I'm telling you, that would have been a real confusing day for him. He's like, hey, man, they're carrots and carrot cake. And you just start beating his ass.
Piecing him up. All right, man. Got another episode. Got Phil here. Chris's little wiener ass didn't show up.
Hello, y'all. My name's Phil.
He's a cool guy, man. I like Phil. Phil's awesome.
Thank you, man. You're a pretty good guy, too.
I try to be. Most of the time, I'm not.
Hey, man, it's all about the effort. All right? That's what counts.
No, what you been going on today, dude? What you got going?
Not much today. Just kind of woke up, but I just got back from Colorado. We were up there seeing my buddy Hayden's dad. You know Hayden. I'm going to say my buddy for the audience. But no, yeah, we were chilling for a while, like a week up there. It was a pretty good time, but I've been just sleeping the day away, kind of relaxing.
Dude, Hayden's cool. A lot of people don't like him. I like Hayden. I like how much of a dick he is. Like, I respect it. You know what I mean?
I see. I love him.
Hayden's
I just
cool,
tell
man.
people he is an asshole, but
You got to have those friends, though.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
You know, he's my asshole.
Yeah.
But
He's my asshole.
Yeah, I like him, you know, and he's genuine. Like he doesn't really care what you ever think. Like he's just
gonna say how the fuck he feels.
Yeah, exactly. And so you can respect that, like a person with no filter.
Man. A lot of people at work are just like, fuck Hayden. Like, why fuck Hayden?
Yeah.
Hayden's cool, dude.
Like,
I like the way he talks to customers, dude. He's just brutally honest.
The most straightforward human I've ever met. Like
these nachos suck. He's like, the fuck you want me to do?
Yeah, he's like,
it?
I guess I'll fix them. Like there it is. But no, he's such a straightforward.
Are you gonna hand them to me or not?
Oh yeah, you should hear him walk up to like teenagers. He's just like, what do you want to drink? And then, what do you want to eat? And that's it. Those are like the words he says. That's it.
It's awesome.
It's great, bro. You gotta love it. No, but I get it. You know, he is a dickhead to some people. Like,
but you got to be sometimes.
But yeah, it's definitely the people that it's like, oh, I would be a dickhead too.
Yeah.
Like,
fuck that guy.
Yeah. It's like we can all agree they deserve it.
Yeah,
we're just too nice.
Yeah, I mean, especially switching from back house to front of house. Like, I never understood why. Like, I mean, they're coming here to eat and blah blah blah. But dealing with people, it's like, I fucking get it now, dude. I mean,
yeah, like the more
sometimes you just want to kick a motherfucker in the face, dude.
It's just like, in the fact you have to be nice. Like, no matter what, like, bottom line, you gotta be a good dude to an extent to these people.
Yeah, this
and
is
like,
for money. This is to pay my bills. It's not because I fucking like you, dude.
Yeah, and like on the rare occasion you get some customers and you're like, oh, you're some pretty cool people. Like, thank goodness you come in and I can actually have like a conversation and chill for a second. But most of the time you realize like, wow, people are retarded. Like, I never would have thought that this many people are this dumb.
There was an old dude that came in the other day ordering takeout, and he just went on the menu for like a good 6 minutes, and I just stared at him. I was like,
the worst part is they don't even want help.
On, dude.
Like, you need help with anything? They're like, nah, man, I know what I want. And then they go right back to staring at it like they've never read. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's like, I got DoorDashes piling up on my screen. Like, fucking, can you...
There's a line behind you.
Do you want wings or not, man?
Yeah, it's like Buffalo Wild Wings.
I had a lady call the other day, and she was like, hi, yes, I want fucking 6 wings. I was like, boneless or traditional? What's the difference?
That's my favorite, man. Those are great.
Like, okay, well, like, I get it if you see traditional. Like, you just think traditional buffalo flavor. But, like, when I tell you boneless or traditional...
One of them's boneless.
One of them has the bone.
The other one, let's put some, work in here.
Context clues, man. Fucking something.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
And she was just so confused. I'm like, ma'am, one has the bone, one is like a chicken nugget. Like,
what does that even mean?
Okay, well, why are the traditional more? Because you're getting an actual chicken wing instead of a chicken nugget.
Like it's more chicken. It's real.
It's a real chicken.
Yeah, 100% chicken in your face.
I don't make the prices, dude.
Yeah, I work here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Are you going to order or not?
Yeah, I can tell you why drums cost more. It's because it's all drums, man.
Yeah.
But other than that, like, I can't justify price increases.
Which they do $1 upcharge for all drums and flats.
Bro, they do $1 upcharge for takeout orders, whether you're dining in or not.
And that's the biggest problem that I have is people are like, why are you online when it says this and I'm here and I'm ordering it, you add an extra $1. I'm like, it's a service fee. And they're like, service for what? I'm like,
my service.
I don't make the rules, man.
Someone at corporate.
I'm going to print the receipt. Here you go. read.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. I can't do much about those figures.
Yeah.
So, like,
are you gonna pay it or not?
I have people ask about, like, what's this alcohol tax? What's this liquor tax? I'm like, bro, really? You don't know about taxes?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
You never done income tax in your life?
Yeah, you've never heard about taxes. You do this shit every year, at least
You
once.
never bought something that's $19.99. You paid $25 for it.
Yeah, come on, man. Just like you've been through this.
Yeah.
Don't complain
Work
to me.
with me.
Yeah, exactly. No, I had a lady one time. She said, like a straight face. She was actually curious, and I felt bad after. But she said, "Hey, what are fried pickles?" And I was taken back. I said, "They're pickles that we fry, man." And she goes, "Ah, thank you." That is it. That she genuinely needed that answer. I was glad I could help, but
you opened her fucking mind,
dude. I'm telling you, yeah. For a moment, she was like,
"It's so stupid."
Fried pickles. Like, have you ever heard of these? And the person across the table was like, "Nah, man, you got to ask about
dude,
that."
whenever I was fine dining chef and shit, I had a kid, mind you. I have not went to culinary school. I didn't know that. I was just trained by a chef to do like chef shit. This kid went to culinary school. He went through the whole college and all that shit. He comes up to me, dude, and he fucking ever so quietly just in my ear, "Hey, man, I got a question." "What's up, dude?" Like, I'm in the middle of getting my ass kicked. Fucking spit it out. "Do carrots have carrot cake? Or do carrot cake have carrots?" I just stared at him for a good 10 seconds, and I just went back to doing my shit. I didn't even answer him, man. I'm like,
dude, those are the people.
Does carrot cake have carrots?
Hey, they make life fun, you know? Because I never in my life would have thought to ask that question.
Nah, bro, like lettuce. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's actually sausage bits that we throw in there.
Well, he just, well, I can taste like a hint of carrot. I'm like, dude, it's called carrot cake.
The carrot cake tastes like carrots.
Fuck out, idiot.
Yeah, oh my God. It's like,
And
well,
you
there's
went
not
to
velvet in
culinary
red
school?
velvet. Like, nah, some people, hey, man, some people just need to be told.
Some
what's
people
going
just
on.
need their ass whooped.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, that would have been a real confusing day for him. He's like, "Hey, man, they're carrots and carrot cake," and you just start beating his
Start
ass,
piecing him up.
like out of nowhere. He's like, "Oh, what'd I do? Like, I was just curious."
Repeat the question to yourself.
Stop asking me shit. Just think for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Fucking, they make me feel better about myself, you know?
Oh, see, that's the thing. It's like walking around, Walmart real early in the morning. And you see like the people they don't let out like later in the day. And it's like, holy shit, man. Like, I'm doing pretty good.
My favorite is Target.
Oh, yeah.
Watching people just think they're hot. It's like, dude, you're at the red Walmart.
I'm not gonna lie though. The red Walmart's better.
I do like Target.
I enjoy Target.
I do like Target.
Yeah.
Their buggies are better.
Oh, yeah. Their buggies are 100% better.
Yeah.
But it's probably because they have
Quality
less.
materials.
You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. So you can afford to have a better. But you still see them 2 miles down the road in like the other Walmart's
Crackhead
parking
yard or
lot.
something,
Yeah,
yeah.
like someone still steals them.
I see why now.
Oh, yeah. They're quality. They're going to get you there.
You
know?
never get that one wheel that's just like...
Oh, yeah. That locks up the whole process,
Yeah.
starts dragging.
Yeah, no.
Nah.
Target buggies are way better than Walmart buggies.
Oh, yeah. And, hey, I don't see Starbucks in Walmart. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. I used to see McDonald's in Walmart.
Oh, yeah. I think there's still that one in the back. Or are they Subways now?
It's Subway, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Subway now. Yeah.
That's a downgrade. I tell you,
Damn it.
walking
that's
around
a
with a
kick to
Big
the
Mac,
balls.
that's much better. Some chicken nuggets or something.
Yeah.
I like a foot long. Don't get me wrong, but that does not
Can't
compare.
beat a McDonald's chicken nugget, man.
Oh yeah, like especially as a walk around snack.
Yeah, yeah.
Just pop them in your mouth. You're good, man. Those are.
Way better than Buffalo boneless.
Hey, bro. I'm telling you this right now, though. The Buffalo Mac, that has my loyalty. I'll come back every
the
time.
Buffalo Mac is good. Dude.
Mhm.
Everybody shits on Buffalo mac and cheese. Even some of the people. I like our mac and cheese. It's
See,
not that bad.
It's not the worst. It used to be.
It's not the best, but yeah, it's not the worst neither.
Yeah,
it's decent.
It's better than Kraft to me. Like I don't enjoy Kraft as much as like I like Velveeta more than Kraft.
Velveeta's my shit. Velveeta and shells, dude.
Exactly.
That's
the shells,
my shit.
No, it doesn't get better.
Doesn't get better
That's
than
my
that,
go-to mac and cheese. Other than like, made from scratch mac and cheese. I'm sure that's better, but no.
Can't top Velveeta on a budget.
Oh, exactly,
Yeah.
dude. Same with like making queso with Velveeta or like Rotel.
Yeah.
That's all you need, man.
Velveeta's just good.
It's good all around, like solid. But no, our mac and cheese isn't too bad. But man.
Well,
It gets shit
are you a
on.
sports fan, dude?
Yeah, I watch some sports. Like I like UFC a lot.
Everybody loves UFC, man.
Yeah.
I hate the fucking nights that UFC is on. Everybody that's 95% of my calls. Y'all on the UFC fight? Y'all gonna play UFC?
Like, we didn't last week.
I know you're the same guy that called me 8 weeks ago, and I told you no.
I know your voice, buddy. You've been calling back. We don't show UFC, all right?
I'm sorry. Well, most Buffaloes do. Well, not in this one. Like, I don't know what you want me to do about it.
That's the thing the Hewlin one does. So just go to Hewlin, man. Like, it shows everyone. Just go up there. It's not that hard.
Quit calling me every week and asking if I show UFC, man.
Yeah. Like,
I'm not the one that shows anything. Do you want a to-go order?
Yeah, I can help you with some wings, bro. But, like, you can go pay $50-$70 for it if you want.
Yeah.
Like,
why don't you just buy the fight for yourself?
Oh, dude.
Watch it at home.
No,
you like football?
Yeah, I like football. I don't watch
Who's
a
your
lot
team?
of it, but see, I don't really have much of a team, but I'll follow the Cowboys. Might as well, they're local.
Yeah.
So I stick
Cowboys
with them.
are the shit, man. I love the Cowboys.
They don't play the best all the time, but they're America's
They do
team,
up
you know
into
what I mean?
the playoffs.
Oh,
Every time
yeah.
they get to the playoffs, they just shit themselves and then they go downhill. And everybody, oh, well, you ain't won a Super Bowl since '96. I still have more rings than you. Know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Is that all you're gonna bring up?
No, people get mad. I mean, I think it's fun to hate on the Cowboys, I think it's one of those things that people are like, oh, fuck yeah. You like the Cowboys? Fuck you, bro.
Yeah,
and it's
you're
like,
gay. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just one of those things people love. Like Hayden, he loves the Cubs, and so I love shitting on the Cubs. But it's only because he likes them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, but I think the whole of America has adapted to like, oh, you like the Cowboys?
You suck.
Yeah. Fuck you. I hate you.
I'm
for
a
fun.
Patriots fan.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck the Patriots.
Nah, no one's a Patriots fan anymore, man.
Micah is.
They all no way.
Yeah.
She didn't move to Tampa Bay with the rest of them.
I know.
Nah.
No, she didn't. She fucking the other night she was like, yeah, I wear Cowboys jerseys, but I'm a Patriots fan. Me and Maddie just like,
hey, the Cowboys
scolded her.
jerseys, that's for the money. All
I
right?
get it, but like,
you wear Patriots.
imposter. You
Yeah.
fucking
Hey.
big fat phony.
Yeah, he's a phony.
Yeah.
No, I get it because you gotta, you're a server, so you gotta at least, play for the customer a little bit. But you wear a Patriots jersey down here, no one's gonna give you
No,
money.
you're gonna get shit on the whole night.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
I
you're
get it, but
a
like,
fucking Patriots fan.
don't wear a Cowboys jersey if you're not a Cowboys fan. That is bullshit. That's
man.
worse than wearing the Patriots jersey.
It's just fake.
Yeah,
no.
phony.
I get it, but that's why I just don't wear the jerseys. Because then someone's
Yeah.
gonna come up and be like, "Oh, did you watch that play? Blah blah blah." Did and I'll be like, "No, I didn't."
I really don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
I really like Star Wars.
oh yeah, Star Wars is my shit, dude.
You look like a Vader guy.
Yeah. Well, you got that right. I love Vader, dude. His comics are badass.
His
Like,
comics are pretty cool, man.
they're so cool. He's my favorite villain. Like, he's just so cool. He's got levels to him,
I can't remember the guy that said it, but he's like, Vader is like the perfect villain as far as aesthetic, his story,
Yeah, he's got
all
to
that
be.
shit. Well, I don't like when people are like, oh, well, Anakin was just a whiny baby. Like,
He's like 19. Like,
did you not see all the shit that happened to him?
yeah, if you were a slave and then you go through, all that, you get ripped away from your family, and then like, get grown in a society where they're
Not
like,
only
you
that,
don't,
like,
you
like
shouldn't
aliens
have
come from
feelings.
the stars and they're like, look, dude, you have it. Like, you
Oh
are
yeah,
the chosen
not to mention
one.
you're the chosen one,
You're
and
the
you will
chosen
save
one.
the galaxy.
Come with us. And he's like, can I bring my mom? No, she's got to die.
Yeah,
like,
sorry about you.
She's got to stay here. And he's like, what the fuck?
Hey, bro, I'd have left too. I
I
love my
would've.
mom, but dude, the chosen one.
Debatable.
If I just won a pod race like that, and then they're telling me, "Hey, man, we need you. You're gonna save the galaxy." I'm on a high right now.
But
Like,
your mom's going to die.
nah, you don't know she's gonna die. She's lived so far,
I guess so,
and hey,
yeah.
she had a kid without a man, so she
And
might
I'm
happen
sure
again.
Tatooine is way hotter than Texas. It's got two
Oh,
suns.
It's got two suns.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sandstorms can kill you, so it could get worse.
Aside from the Tuscan Raiders.
But hey, she did get her freedom, from Owen
For a
Larson.
little bit,
So
and then
like,
she got kidnapped, didn't she?
yeah,
That's
but
when Anakin
she didn't
came
get.
back, and she was like killed or something. and
But
he
she
just
was
went
free
ham.
for like X amount of years, like 7 years.
Yeah.
So she had some life.
That's also Anakin's like turn, wasn't it? Whenever
Oh.
he found his mom died, and he just fucking murked all them Raiders.
Yeah, that's what he says. Like, not just the men,
Yeah,
the
and he
women and the
just
children
fucks them all
too.
up.
Yeah, no, I mean, he definitely is guilty of genocide. Like
Duh.
at like 16.
He's
So
also Vader.
yeah. But I'm just saying, no,
this
I
is
think that was
pre-Vader.
definitely the turn, or maybe not. Like, I think whenever he starts having those like real attachments to Padme is whenever the turn. happens, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Because the dark side, I think it's
Well, the Jedi
like
are
a
like
soft
you
start.
can't be
There's no
attached to
attachments.
anybody.
Yeah,
to
like,
nobody.
it's just their way of living. It's like, you know, some Buddhist shit. I don't know if it's actually Buddhist. Don't quote me on that. But,
Yeah.
you know, it's like that same no earthly
Cultist,
attachments.
for sure.
Yeah, oh, yeah. They're space wizards, man. There's going to be some cult vibes. Like,
space wizards.
they are. But
That is actually a fact.
yeah, that's all
I
they
never
are.
thought about it like
100% space wizards.
Space wizards.
Yep.
I'm Sith all the way, man.
See, the Sith is pretty dope, but
Me and you've had this conversation a bunch.
But
Like, that's why they always lose.
that's why they always.
Man,
but they
come
just
on,
get so
dude.
greedy, and then they get narrow minded. You know,
But imagine if you had the perfect Sith against the perfect Jedi.
we technically, like, canonically, we saw that in like Rey versus Palpatine. Which I'm not a fan of that scene either. Like, I like it cinematically. I think it's beautiful, and I'm like, holy shit,
Rey
this is
sucks,
awesome.
man.
Yeah.
How do you never train a fucking day in your life?
You know what they said it is? It's because
she's a Skywalker.
No, because the Force dyad between her and Kylo, and so when she touched Kylo, she absorbed his training. That's their
Whack.
like written excuse.
That's lazy writing.
I agree, 100% agree.
That is so
like,
bullshit.
And like that wasn't in the movie. They
Like,
threw
do
that
you
in the
not
book.
know what Maul had to go through to get fucking
Or like at least have her train. You know what I
something?
mean? Or like
you can't just pick up a lightsaber and be like, "Oh, I'm fucking way better than fucking
if she had used like the staff and he maybe had like lost his saber somehow and it was a normal fight and she won that, maybe because you know he got lit up by Chewie.
Maybe, yeah, but
And,
still,
like,
it's lazy writing.
Yeah,
man.
I don't know. I've talked to Parker
If
about
they-
that where it's like I hate when they just
Parker's
gift someone 100% power and it's like here's 30 minutes of them being like, hey man, you're the strongest ever now, and it's just for free.
Whack.
I don't know, I just don't enjoy that, but I like Star Wars for Star Wars at this point, you know what I mean? I like it's
Yeah.
like some
only
extent.
the only thing making it go far so far is like Boba Fett and Mandalorian.
Oh yeah,
Which
Mandalorian
I'm a fan of. Mandalorian.
revived that shit
Yeah.
for sure. That is like without a doubt some of the best TV I've watched recently. It's like watching
It's
an
a
old
good show,
western in Star Wars, you know what I mean?
Hayden told me he didn't like Moon Knight that much.
Moon Knight was all right. It was just like, I don't know.
Alright?
I just think like compared to like Mandalorian
Compared
and
to
that kind of thing,
Mandalorian,
it's
yeah, it's
like
trash.
I just like
That's fair.
I think it's fun to watch, but it didn't have my attention. You know what I mean? But I also didn't know who he was before that or anything, so it was like new character, and I like that actor. I can't remember his name.
Isaac Oscar.
Oscar Isaac or something. Yeah,
yeah.
He's a great actor. I liked him in a lot of stuff. I loved him in Dune. He was pretty cool.
Doom was good.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. I just watched it and I was like, I've seen, you know, this before. In terms of like the writing, like I think Marvel does a lot of like
Marvel does a lot of
cliche
repeat
storyline
writing,
where it's
yeah.
like I can guess what's about to happen. I
Yeah.
can guess what's. So it's not his fault. It's not Moon Knight's fault. But I don't
Marvel
know.
is general.
Yeah, I like Marvel, but I just go into a lot of them now not expecting a whole lot.
Yeah.
Like I expect
Just
entertainment.
expecting the
'cause
same story,
yeah.
just different character.
I expect it to be funny and like good fights. That's just kind of the template, right? And
Yeah.
Moon Knight did good with that. It seems like they're Deadpool. You know what I mean? That seems like they're like go for it.
Which Deadpool is about to come into the MCU. Did you hear about that? All that shit that happened like years ago, where they bought the rights to Fox and all that shit. So now all the X-Men, all the mutants, all the Fantastic Four are about to like shift their way into it.
Yeah, I know they need to. I think they're gonna introduce the X-Men soon.
Dude, and I want a Hulk versus Wolverine so fucking bad. But the way Hulk is right now, like that's not.
I haven't watched She-Hulk, but you know, you see the clips
She-Hulk's-
and stuff online.
I don't want to watch it because I've heard.
I don't have a problem with it. They do a lot of girl power stuff now, which is, you know, I really don't care. I think it's cool because there's a lot of
Women have
badass like
coochies.
female
Coochies are
characters.
cool.
Yeah, you know, you should be proud of whoever you are. I like the inclusive nature, but
The way they're doing the Hulk right now, like you
The
get
Hulk
hit
just-
by a truck when in Avengers, you just like smash that alien to the ground. Like
yeah. Well, I mean, I think they're just trying to balance him out now and try to develop his
Man, I don't-
character
I
because
think what they're gonna do is just make it snap between Hulk and Banner, where he's just like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then he freaks out and becomes the Hulk again, and then that's when they bring Wolverine in to like calm his ass
Try to
down.
get him calmed
like,
down.
Hey, dude, this is guy freaking out. We need you. Then that's when Wolverine comes in, because that's how it was originally brought in the comics. Was Wolverine was like freaking out in Canada, or not Wolverine? Hulk was freaking out in Canada, just destroying shit, and they were like,
we
"Hey,
need
dude,
you.
We need you." And he's like, "Bet."
He's like,
Fling.
I can do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I definitely think Hulk needs to get back towards like an aggressive, like
Back to Hulk.
power, you know, not less
Banner
of
with
the
Hulk body.
less of the knowledge kind of based character, which is like I like Bruce Banner. I think he's a good character. I liked him in Ragnarok, and like I think that's fun. But the Hulk, like I want to see like a Planet Hulk where he is like
World War Hulk.
yeah, or like just something crazy where he's like I am the boss. Like I'm gonna be dominant. I don't care what anyone thinks. Like Hulk takes over. Yeah,
that's what Hulk's
yeah,
built
where
to
like
do.
he kind of just goes off the chain. I wouldn't mind that because they do so much like standalone content now. Might as well just have him get like, you know, his own movie.
Well,
just
the
throw him
problem
out
with
there.
Hulk is he's still owned by Universal.
Oh, really?
That's why they've been telling his story through the movies.
Just having him as a side
giving him a
character.
Hulk movie, yeah.
Oh yeah, well, because technically the old Hulk is his origin story. The one with Abomination.
Yeah.
That's technically the
That's
MCU's
technically the start of the MCU.
Yeah, which it's a good movie. It's pretty. It's pretty
that
awesome
was the best
fight
Hulk
scenes
that I've seen so far.
I mean, it was awesome. I don't know. The first Avengers, dude, where he hits you with the "I'm always like angry," and then that's badass. Yeah, and especially when him and Thor fight, like,
dude, I like the part where like him and Thor fucking shit up, and right then you just
punches him. Yeah, bro, that's such a good scene. No, I love their dynamic, and especially like, I don't know. I think it's a good way to show off their power because. You know, usually you just see Hulk smashing through things, other than Thanos, which I loved seeing Thanos put hands on him. I thought that was genuinely hilarious.
Monster, even without the gauntlet.
Oh yeah, I mean, you see, he's
a
not
Titan.
He's not using the Power Stones.
Yeah,
like,
he's a Titan.
He's just.
Fucking, I like the part where like Hulk's choking him in the corner, and that big one comes up, and the little one, like Squidward's like,
let him have his fun. Yeah, and then he just starts reversing that shit.
The Hulk up.
No, that was awesome. One of the best scenes in the movie because it like immediately just takes their strongest guy out of the fight. Like like right away they're like Hulk can't beat him.
Well, both of them.
Yeah,
Hulk and Thor.
Then Thor just gets
both of them by
shut
the balls,
down.
man.
And the Thor got beat up by not even just Thanos. Like you know that magician was putting hands on Thor.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I liked his death scene. I thought having Spider-Man come in with Iron Man and save Doctor Strange was awesome because you get to see like the little bit of Iron Man in Spider-Man where he's like he's smart, he can like think on his feet.
Well, Spider-Man's intelligent anyway.
Well, he's supposed to be a genius, but you see
Iron Man,
his quick thinking and like, you know, he's like, "Oh, I know exactly what to do, bro. Watch this." And like
that gets fucked up by Thanos.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it also shows you how smart Thanos is, man. He's not just a juggernaut. He's fucking
he's calculating,
Yeah.
Like,
well, look how he pieced up Hulk.
Oh, yeah, he's like, "All right, I'm going to see what he's got and then I'm just going to destroy him."
And like the way Thanos fucked Doctor Strange up.
Oh, yeah, dude, that was a pretty cool fight.
That was a good scene.
Like, I think if Doctor Strange, I don't know. I think there's scenarios where he wins that. If like Thanos only has maybe a couple stones or maybe not even the stones at all, he gets beat. Because Doctor Strange had his ass in disarray whenever he started doing the Naruto
whole movie,
shit.
The only thing that I didn't understand was the whole time you had the time stone, dude. You could have like every time you fought Thanos, you could have like rewinded time and figured out a different way.
He said there was only one way.
There's only one way.
Yeah, so
man.
that was the way.
What was the number?
It was like some absurd amount, over like a
something
million.
like 14 million billion or something.
Yeah, it was like a
that.
gajillion. Yeah, like I don't know.
There's only one we win.
Yeah,
I guess that was the way to do it.
Dude, it was pretty crazy though when he like looks over at Iron Man. He hits him with like the one. Yeah, and it's
he
like
doesn't say shit because he told him he's like, if I say it won't happen. Mm-hmm. So he just looked at him. He was like, "Come on, baby."
That was awesome, dude. I think after Infinity Wars, it's kind of going not downhill, but like they're taking.
Dude, wait till Secret Wars. Do you know anything about Secret Wars?
That's supposed to be when everybody teams up, right? Like
so
X-Men,
Secret Wars
Avengers.
is when all the universes get pulled into one thing.
Oh, really?
So they all start colliding, and the only way to save your universe is to just whoop everybody else's ass.
So it's like that Dragon Ball. That's probably like they got that from.
He's the Dragon Ball guy. He's the one to talk about that. I'm not the Dragon Ball guy.
You know, the tournament of like the universes or whatever. I'm not sure what the name of it is.
Tournament of Power?
Yeah. So it's, I guess like Dragon Ball may have been inspired from that because it's the same thing. You just get your strongest
this
warriors.
happened way before Dragon Ball.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dragon Ball was probably inspired by it.
Yeah.
Because, get your strongest dudes and come beat up our strongest dudes.
Yeah. And if you lose, you're dead.
Yeah, like you and every like thing you know is dead. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a pretty cool
Secret
concept.
Wars is going to go insane, man. I already know. I hope it does. They said it's like Infinity War has nothing on Secret Wars.
I hope so,
Which
bro.
Infinity War is just our universe. That's like the main universe.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, Thanos is coming to fuck our shit up.
But they spent like 10 or more years building that universe into like that's why it was so good, you know.
Well, that's why, and everybody's like, why is there announcing Secret Wars now when it's in 2025?
Yeah, it's
because you got to have like a build up to it, and I'm proud of Marvel for that because they're building up to something dope.
You got to know what it's for. You know, like
exactly.
Like you knew what was gonna happen in like Marvel. Whenever you were seeing Thanos in the extra like in credit scenes and shit, you're like, oh, he's gonna be heavily involved in these later ones. Like
at the end of Avengers when he's just like
on that rock, yeah, that shit's awesome.
And then I think it was the second Avengers where he's like, fine, I'll do it myself, and he gets the gauntlet.
No, I think they did such a good job of teasing it and building it up that it's gonna be really hard to like follow that up. Because you had a generation raised on it. You know what I mean?
Just wait though, dude. I think everybody's, oh, Marvel's dead after Endgame. It's like, have you not read Marvel? Do you not what they have at their disposal? Like, there's so much potential there, man. They have a billion stories to tell.
It's just a matter of like doing it right. You know what I mean?
And I guess movie wise, I get it. And if you're not a fan of Marvel, like as far as the comics go, like you only watch the movies, you only see what they show.
That's pretty much how I am.
That makes a lot of sense. But dude, Marvel has a lot of shit.
No, I know they have stuff tucked away for sure. Like, I mean, that's just how comics are. You have that extended universe of like stuff you can just pull from because, you know, those writers never stop. They're always like pumping out material.
The way that they build characters to get, like, when I was a kid, nobody read fucking Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I mean? If you read Guardians of the Galaxy, you were a fucking dork. You know what I mean? And you're being called a dork from a dork.
Yeah, like you're a nerdy ass dude if you're getting...
Nobody reads Guardians of the Galaxy, but look what they turned them into, $1 billion franchise.
I mean, I think that's one thing Marvel did right is like they can pull out just obscurities that people haven't heard of, and I think that's kind of why they go for those because they can change the source material. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like Drax doesn't look like he does in the comics.
Nothing like
they can just change them pretty much in
which I do like. I do
ways.
Like that. I do like how they change it up, man. It's fun.
Yeah, well,
it's
and
like an alternate universe.
It's also it is. You know, it's their Marvel Cinematic Universe. It's these are these characters. They aren't gonna be exactly true to the comic books because they have their own like story, which I like.
Yeah,
it
like
allows you to really
now,
be super creative.
How do you feel about a live action Wolverine costume? I've heard mixed things about it.
I think it depends how you do it. It'd have to be like the context and everything, like, because it's that yellow and blue is really bright and like, I don't know, like the way they did Superman was good.
That would
like,
work.
They took
I feel
away
like
some.
The mask is gonna be the biggest thing.
If they could do it like an Iron Man thing, you know how Iron Man has like they made his mask super cool. They could like the original Iron Man was dorky as fuck. Like it looked,
he looked blocky and fucking
dumb as hell,
Lego as fuck.
But if they can clean it up and make it slick, like, and I don't know, they can do it. There's really creative people in those teams that I think like
they get paid a lot of money to do it.
Yeah, and they've probably been like thinking about like, you know, it's probably someone who's like their whole world is Wolverine.
Yeah.
And they're an artist, and all they've done is draw Wolverine for like 15 years. And they're like, oh my God, bro, yeah, I know how to make his costume cool.
This is what I was built for.
Yeah, like I've been drawing this costume since I was 8, bro. You think I'm not ready? Like, no, yeah, there's people like that. And I bet that's who they have, maybe not in charge, but giving them ideas. You know what I mean? Like feeding them ideas. And so I bet they can do it. Like with Superman, they took his underwear away. Which is a great call. You know, he doesn't need red spandex underwear on his outfit. It doesn't make him look cool.
It's gonna make him look goofy as fuck.
Goofy as fuck.
Why are you wearing that blue outfit? Then you just got red underwear. Like, I don't like Superman anyway, man.
He's OP for sure, but Man of Steel is awesome. If you don't like Man of Steel, I don't know what to tell you. But you've never seen Man of Steel.
I have been. I will say this: after playing Injustice, I've been trying to give DC a chance.
Have you read the Injustice comics?
No,
they're good.
I've always just been a Marvel guy.
They're really.
That's why I just don't like DC. But I'm trying to give them a chance now. After Injustice, I'm like, okay, DC might be kind of dope.
I don't read a lot of like comics in general. I read Star Wars comics. That's pretty much my thing, which is Marvel. They own it and they run it, which they do a fantastic job. Yeah, which is Disney. All that shit. And they do awesome. Their work is great. Their art's really good every time.
No, yeah, the Star Wars comics are fucking badass.
Yeah, so you know, I don't know much. I know about DC because Zach's a DC guy. when he was a kid, that's what he read. He loves like he doesn't. I don't think he likes Batman. His favorite's Superman, which I'm like, dude, you're such a dork. But because it's like the
Superman's,
most OP.
Yeah, but he's a whack character, man.
He-
Not really. Everybody's just like, oh, he's fucking.
He's cookie cutter. That's the whole thing.
Yeah,
Like, you know, he's just like
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah,
that's what I imagine with DC.
he's like, I have all of the powers. That's his whole thing. It's like I'm pretty
There's
good at
only
everything.
one rock that can defeat
Yeah,
me.
he's
and
like,
you can't find it.
I'm pretty much as fast as the Flash. Yeah, and I can reverse time with my fastness. And he's
Ridiculous.
got all these superpowers, but I think the live action they've done a good job of making it at least like a discovery for him, because like in the Man of Steel, you haven't seen it, but he has to like he's not really he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing in the start of the movie. You know, he knows that he has like the super strength and that he's pretty much invulnerable, but he doesn't know what's the extent. He doesn't know
Can
like
push it too.
he doesn't know he can fly yet and stuff like that. He knows about
Kinda like
X-ray vision
Smallville.
and stuff, but I've never seen Smallville, so I can't say it's like that. But if it's like it starts off the first maybe like hour or so as him like getting raised and going through his hardships as like a man.
As a person, as a
Yeah.
human, not a fucking
Like he
Kryptonian.
knows
Yeah.
that he is, you know, super, but he's not a hero, you know. He's just this guy trying to make it. And like it goes through like those trials, and then his like his discovery of his like nature, you know what I mean? Like he finds out like, oh shit, I'm
an alien.
an alien, and like not only am I like an alien,
I'm Superman.
I'm Superman. Like I'm, you know, that he finds out like who his father is and stuff like that, and like his importance to Krypton, and which is cool. Dude, I think you're missing out. It's one of the best
Oh, for sure.
superhero
That's
movies.
what I'm,
period.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying is, I'm gonna dive a little bit more into DC.
Man of Steel is a must see, bro. Like I'm not gonna be like that nerd, but like Man of Steel is probably the best DC movie that they've made so far. Aquaman's pretty good. I don't know if you've seen Aquaman at all.
I haven't.
I like
seen
it.
None of them, dude. The last DC movie I watched was Batman: The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger as the Joker.
Bro, you didn't
That's
even see the
one.
next one?
No.
Bro, oh, they're
I watched
awesome.
the Joker though.
You
Joaquin
haven't seen the
Phoenix.
newest The Batman? Oh, the Joker's really good. That's fantastic.
No, I haven't.
You haven't seen the Batman?
With the dude from Twilight?
Yeah,
or whatever? No.
Pattinson?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, dude, it is
Aaron was
so
telling me about it. Aaron
badass.
was like, dude, that movie was dope.
It is like I cannot wait for more Batman. And I like Batman. I'm not the biggest Batman guy though. And this shit, oh my god, biggest nerd boner known to man. Like I'm telling you, it is awesome. Like
I like that word, nerd boner.
yeah, I'm telling you, it's true. You're watching it and it's hitting everything. It's firing on every level. You're like, badass music, check. You know, explosions, check. Really cool lines. Batman's obviously a genius. You know, you just get this whole vibe of like, okay, this guy is the world's best detective. And it's also young Batman. He's only been doing it 3 years or something like that. So he doesn't really know what the fuck he's doing, other than he's a good detective, great fighter, but he still gets his ass kicked. He doesn't like, he's only got
When he first
prototypes for a
starts
lot
out.
of his
Yeah,
gear.
yeah.
And so it's cool to see like the struggle of him. Like he doesn't even have a master of his emotions yet. Like he's still beating up people and it feels good. You know, like he's beating them up and he kind of doesn't know
You're
when to
the
stop.
reason my mom got
Yeah,
shot.
exactly. He's like 5 punches away from killing them instead of just breaking their leg. Like he's not controlled. It's really cool. No, they're doing a really good job with that shit right now.
And I
Like,
think they got to, man, because Marvel is fucking them up when it comes to box office.
well, you can't really compete with that steady output
Well,
of
let's
source
exclude
material.
Morbius, but that's Sony.
I never saw
I haven't
Morbius.
seen Morbius yet, but
But the thing is, there's bad Marvel movies. But
yeah, not all of them are
the
perfect.
difference between them and DC is you don't like judge them for their failures,
Right.
Because they have these big successes. It's like Captain America 1, I will stand by saying that is a shitty movie. I
Captain
don't,
America, you talking about Captain Dyke?
dude. Like
You know what she told Kevin Feige and Stan Lee when that movie got made?
who?
She was like, "No man can watch this movie. This is a
You talking about
woman's
Marvel,
movie."
Captain Marvel? Oh no, I'm talking about Captain America.
Oh yeah,
No, Captain Marvel.
The
I
first
won't-
Captain America was decent.
I'm
It
gonna.
wasn't
Okay,
good.
so it's a good
Wasn't
movie if you haven't seen
Winter
it.
Soldier was trash. I didn't like.
Oh,
Winter
see,
Soldier.
I'm on the opposite end of because I'm an action movie guy. So if the writing isn't all there, I'm fine as long as you have some really cool action.
Yeah.
And they had some scenes where I was like, oh, this is badass. Like they have George St. Pierre fight Captain America.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. He pulls up and he's, I thought you were more than just a shield. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, bro.
That already makes him the goat.
Yeah, like that's fucking amazing.
GSP is the goat anyway, dude.
Oh, dude, I I stand by. I think Silva. Well, John
I
Jones.
do like
John Jones is the GOAT.
That's the top three for me.
Yeah, those are
Silva, Jones, and GSP.
Yeah. Well, I think Jones is the most dangerous man on the planet. Like
he is insane.
Like if there are no rules, John Jones is gonna murder you.
Yeah.
Because first of all, he likes hurting people.
Yeah.
Like you can see that in his fights. He likes to fuck you up.
Yeah.
And then second of all, he is a once in a lifetime athlete. Like 2 of his brothers are in the NFL, and they're both Pro Bowl athletes. I think one of them has a Super Bowl, and the other is like one of the top players at his position right now. And then their little brother or whatever is John Jones, the like baddest man on the planet. Like, no, that's crazy.
You know how I like right now? Francis Ngannou, man.
Oh yeah, that is.
He is a realistically monster of a man.
That might be the. Like I know John Jones has the skill and things and like the record.
Could you imagine?
But Francis Ngannou in a street fight.
They said it's he
not
has
a fight.
What the like most powerful punch in the world.
They say the most powerful punch in history, and they said it's like getting hit by like a Ford Fusion going 20. Like
60, I think it was 60.
If it's 60, that's just like
might need a fact check.
Humans aren't built for that, but. No.
How strong is Francis Ngannou's punch, man? They said it was like getting hit over your head with a 12-ounce sledgehammer just swung. By,
yeah,
like,
they
Brock
said
Lesnar
a grown man from like overhead, like so reaching back as far as you can with a sledgehammer
and just
coming down and hitting you.
Out of you. Yeah.
It's the same force, and that's a man. But you know his story, right? Like he grew up and he worked in the sand mines in Africa. So like.
Well, just look at the guy.
But that's
not a guy you look at and be like, I could take him. You know what I mean?
Oh my God! If you
that's the guy you look at and be like, nah, I'd run.
There's like 10 people in the world that are like, yeah, I can take him. Like there's certain guys with that mentality because they're delusional and they're also 6'5". You know what I mean? And they're also Sam, knocking people out.
Sam always says, "Oh, I walk."
Sam said he can squat 600 pounds. That's just a lie. All right, like there are people
not
who can
with
do
that
that,
man, bud.
But not you, bro. Well, like he says he doesn't work
we
out,
love you,
so right
Sam,
away
but
it's
dude,
like
he told me one time he was like, dude, every time I walk in a room, I'll look at everybody. And I'm like, I could take him. I'm like,
I appreciate the
have
confidence.
you fought before? He's like a couple times. Well, then you're gonna lose. Like you're gonna get your ass kicked.
See, confidence is key in life. No problem believing in yourself.
Yeah, but
it's much smarter to be humble in that sense. You know what I mean? Because like I'm not trying to fight anybody.
Yeah.
Like if you're the same size, I don't care if you're fucking 4'11". Like I don't want to fight you, bro. Because first of all, I don't know what you know. Because nowadays, what, $60 a month, and you can be kickboxing for 7 years. Like, and that's just a hobby. Like, you just look like you're in shape. Okay. Yeah. And then out of nowhere, I'm getting my leg kicked in half. I don't want that. So, for the most part, it's just like, legs. Yeah, exactly. You just might as well just avoid the confrontation, because even if you win that fight, what if you just fuck that dude up so bad he just can't do anything? You can go, even then, like, you go to jail for assault. There's a lot of people.
Probation.
Yeah, like, there's a lot of people who are willing to just be like, "Oh, fuck you, I'm gonna call the cops." Like,
yeah.
So it's just better not to risk that. But no, Sam is that guy who walks in a room and he's like, "Yeah, man, I got you. Like, you're 6'7", easy." Like,
and then gets his ass kicked.
Yeah, he lives by the like, bigger they are, harder they fall. Like that. That's how he thinks. But
till you get punched in your fucking face.
Yeah. When Mike Tyson said, everybody's got a plan till you get hit in the mouth or punched in the face, whatever one it is. But
this motherfucker, dude. Me and him one time. He that fucking smile, man.
Was it war?
It was more like total destruction, not in my favor.
Hey, bro. Life humbles you, It's okay.
Well, okay, the story was, what was it, like 4th of July or something? Yeah. We were all fucked up. His dog got out and, like, took the fuck off. So he was like, dude, where's my dog? I'm like, ooh, I don't really know.
Yeah, it's your dog,
they got in the car, and I just hopped in. Like, they didn't ask me. I was just like, well, fucking, let's go find this dog.
Oh, yeah, let's go get this dog, man.
And they were driving, and at first I was like, dude, you're going to be all right. Like, he's going to come home. He's like, shut up. I don't know if you know me that well, but I run my mouth, dude. He's like, shut up. I'm like, well, then fuck that dog. Like,
oh, dude, you just turned it right away?
Kind of. Like, I really don't remember. I was not sober.
I'm going to help this dog to, I can't stand this dog.
I just kept talking shit about Marley, dude. Which Marley is his
Marley.
baby. He's had him since he was a puppy. I don't blame
You just
Isaac
didn't
for
let
none
that
of
slide,
this.
did you?
Yeah, that's his baby. I don't blame Isaac for none of this. It was 1,000% my
I'm telling
fault.
you, you just
I
there's
just
a few
kept on and
things you
kept
don't
on and
talk
kept
about.
on, dude.
All right?
I just kept on. I was like, dude, fuck this dog. Let's go home. Isaac was like, dude, if you don't shut up,
I'm gonna kick
I'm
your
gonna
ass.
slap you. I'm like, hit me then, bitch.
Oh, dude, you pulled it, huh? You
he
said,
fucking
do it.
Okay, to give you a placement, I was in the back seat. Aaron was in front of me, so I'm behind the driver's seat. Isaac was in the passenger. He turns around. I just remember him just.
Mean mug. Beep.
Okay, this is what we're doing. Doom, doom, doom.
Oh, fighting a
Right
car.
in the back of his head, dude. And he fucking turned around. He grabbed the back of my hair and just pulled me, like, you know, the center console in between the drive.
Yeah.
He just shoved my head into it, and then you picked me up, dude. And I remember just the 3 biggest fucking fists that I've ever taken in the face, dude. Just fucking. I was like, okay, dude, I'm done. Like,
Hey, please let go
it
of my
didn't
head.
hurt because I was fucked up. All I saw was just white every time I got hit. And I was like, okay, dude, no, okay, you win. You win.
Yeah,
you
no
win.
more of those.
And then I got out and I was like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck. I just kept talking shit. And he was like,
Really?
dude, I just like hit you with everything and you're still talking shit.
He's
And
like,
I'm
I just threw you around it. Chill,
yeah.
chill.
And I walked in the house and he went, I guess he was looking for his dog. I don't really remember. And I walked in, I looked at Aaron. Aaron was like, you deserved every one of those. I'm like, you're going to sit there and say I'm wrong? He was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
no, yeah, you're wrong. You need to leave.
Hey,
now.
bro, he's right. You know what I
And
mean?
I looked at me and my girlfriend. I was like, man, we need to get the fuck out of here, dude. My fucking shit's all fucked up. Like, my nose is bleeding. My lips were fucked up. I deserved it 1,000%.
Oh, yeah, 100%. That is, yeah, like, no doubt about it. But it's, you know, it's never fun getting in a fight with your friends or anything, you know, because
well, like
then you got to
next few
have
days,
that
I was like,
conversation.
I'm so sorry, dude. He's like, I didn't even think nothing of it.
Yeah, he was like, bro, I
that's
didn't,
just Isaac.
I didn't get
man.
smacked around
Yeah,
like that.
That's just
Like,
Isaac, man. That's just Isaac.
Yeah, that's good quality, though. You know, that's
Yeah.
how you know you're good friends. You can be like, fuck it, bro. I just, you know, threw you into a
Kobe
console.
talked shit and I punched him in the face.
Yeah, it seems fair.
Yeah.
You know, that's
it was definitely fair.
I didn't say multiple times that I was gonna do it though.
He did. He made it clear.
You were
like
warned.
90 times.
You were warned. All right. He said, "Hey, man, I'm gonna smack you."
And I looked at him and
you
said,
"Fuck
if
your
you're
hand."
Not, you're gonna be a bitch. And he fucking did it.
Yeah. No, hey, it is what it is, man. Sometimes, you know, you live and you learn. That's how it is.
Ain't my first, last, or worst ass whooping, man.
Hey, yeah.
I wouldn't even count it as a fight, dude. All it did was just like
No.
hit me in the face a few times. I was like, okay, this is not what we need to do.
Well, I feel like a fight is like mutual combat, but
Yeah, no, yeah.
That-
and we've
that
had
doesn't
that.
sound
I mean,
mutual.
friendly wise, there was one time in Rob's apartment. It's one of our buddies. We put on gloves and shit, and we were all fucking boxing and shit.
it's fucking around.
This fucking idiot fucking picks me up, dude. Like power bombs me on the ground.
Captain
I'm just getting
Insano
over-
just dropped him.
Mind you, no, dude.
Dude.
He fucking literally just scooped me up and was like,
Boom.
mind you, I'm getting over just getting slammed on my back. I sit up. We look each other in the eye for a good, like, what, 5 seconds?
Something.
And he goes, right in my fucking face, dude. Just that one final blow to make sure.
Dude, that is hilarious. I'm sorry, but I'm picturing that.
Oh, man.
It's just gold.
That's the
Like, you
funniest
getting
shit.
dropped, you're like, fuck my back. And then you just look
That's
at your
exactly
buddy.
what it was.
You're like,
Yeah. Hulk punched the door.
Yeah, exactly.
I fucking
Bro.
sat up and I was like, dude, really? He was like,
How about this?
fucking just hit me dude, hard. as
That's
fuck.
fucking
He hit me
perfect.
harder that night than I got hit in the face 3 times by the other.
Well, because he
the
divided
story.
the power up on the 3. You know, like, yeah, he
He just
evenly
wanted to make
distributed
sure
on the
that I
1.
was down.
Yeah. On the 3, he was letting out some feelings, but on the 1, he's like, fuck it, why not? Bye. That's just how it is.
It wasn't, hey, I hate this guy.
No, it's
I
just
really
like,
want to make sure he's hurt.
what would happen if I punched him in the face right now? Like, you know, that's just how the thought process goes.
Dude, I remember getting hit and I was like, what the fuck? And he
Was it-
just did that goofy giggle. He's like,
Was it like
dude, what the fuck,
those
man?
Call of Duty missions where you wake up and it's like, "Ee," and like you're just recovering from a flashbang or something?
Everything's just fucking wavy.
Yeah,
and
and
shit.
you
What
see
the
him over there
fuck?
just,
It sucks so bad.
what's
dude.
up, man?
You alright?
Yeah.
No, dude,
Yeah.
he just power pumped me and then punched me.
The
in
whole
face.
head hurts.
Yeah.
Like my whole face and my back.
Give me a beer.
Yeah, what the fuck? No, dude. That's pretty good. That's funny. But hey, what are friends for? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
No, you gotta have some fun.
Sometimes you just need to get punched in the face really hard.
I think, you know,
Like
That's
4 times.
that's a good way to get humbled. You know, I bet for the next 2 weeks you were hell of a guy.
Dude, every
You're
time I
probably
drink
so
whiskey,
nice.
I'm like, I'm 10 foot, nobody can fuck with me. And then Isaac whoops me, and I'm like, maybe I am small.
You're like, fuck it, all right. I'm living with it.
I can fuck a lot of people up, but Isaac is not one of those people.
Yeah. Hey, man, no shame. No shame.
No shame.
You know,
I'm just glad he's on my side.
exactly. That's the thing. You just got to think and be like, you know what? But he's my friend.
Yeah.
So
he's kicking my ass. Imagine what he
Yeah.
could do to somebody who
yeah,
he hates.
he loves me.
Yeah.
You know, so imagine how hard he's hitting someone he doesn't like at all. Like,
It's probably way harder than I've got hit.
yeah, exactly.
I've
So
got hit pretty fucking hard.
So just imagine that, you know, and he's on your side, so you're good. But hey, man, now that's funny. I love hearing stories like that.
Hulk versus Wolverine, dude.
Yeah, for real. He's like, he just won't shut up. He's
Yeah.
like,
I just don't keep coming, man.
excuse me?
Sometimes, I mean, I've came a lot. Like a quarter.
Oh, a quarter.
Quart.
Oh, okay. I was like, a quarter of what? Like,
Quarter of my body.
yeah, I was very dehydrated.
Yeah. There was a lot of cum.
Yeah.
It was built up for
Yeah,
ages.
it happens. All right, it happens. I talked to the doctor. He
When
said
I told
it.
you I didn't do it for a while, I meant it.
Yeah, he said, you don't know how long a while is for me. Yeah, November seems easy.
Okay, so this is a question that I usually ask on all my podcasts. You're a hip hop fan.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Like rappers?
Yeah, no particular order.
No, okay, no order makes it easier.
Yeah, it does. That's why I always say no order.
All right, 50 Cent, Waka Flocka. No, I'm playing.
50 Cent makes sense. Waka Flocka is like,
No, I enjoy 50 Cent. Entertainment,
it's
he's
a
up
party,
there.
it's a party.
It's a party.
Yeah.
No. I think Kendrick Lamar is like one of them I'm going to drop on the list right away.
I'd agree with
I
that.
love Kendrick Lamar. Eminem's in there just because of like his influence. You know, everybody knows who Eminem is, and he is like,
Well, if you
absolutely,
actually study Eminem too,
his story's crazy. He comes from nothing,
He is
you know?
literally fucking psychotic. He's insane.
Oh yeah, but I mean, people love that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And like,
you got Kendrick, you got M.
Kendrick M, and then absolutely got. I think Kanye's up there because of his like production alone. Like I love his rap,
Nah.
but production is like, you know, there's not a lot of people who can do that.
Make their own beat and rap on top
I
of it.
mean,
and sell
yeah,
it,
and the beat is also like generational. Like
Yeah.
there's not people out here making that, and he
Yeah.
is absolutely involved in the whole process. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I think
1000%.
like making your own album from top to bottom is really, really impressive. If you can make the beats, if
Yeah.
you can
the whole album.
the whole album.
I don't know if you ever wrote, but like making an album
I
in
think
general, just
he
writing
writes
it
his
is-
stuff.
Oh yeah, he does. I'm just saying, like writing rap wise, it's hard to make 20 songs. You're like, okay, I can see this in a concept,
Oh yeah, well, and
but
then,
also producing all of it.
yeah, and
Like,
Kanye
that's
has the
nuts.
mentality of like,
Yeah.
man, all of this is gold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like, you can hear that in the music. You can hear his whole like, I am a god, and you're like,
Yeah.
this motherfucker believes it.
I am
like,
Kanye.
yeah, yeah, like he is, yeah, the one and only.
Just
like,
see Kanye just going Super Saiyan.
no, dude. Yeah, in his head, he's doing that every time he performs. I guarantee
know.
you. But no, I think he's on there.
M. Kendrick, Kanye.
Yeah. Shit. Like, it goes down to like personal favorites too.
Yeah, and
like,
that's the whole thing that I always ask. Is
yeah,
not,
so
top
it-
5 in the game is definitive, but who's your personal?
my personals.
And I don't want to say any names because I don't want to influence
no,
your
yeah,
answers.
you're good. I love Mac Miller. Mac Miller is like one of my favorite artists. Period. I love almost every album he's made. Is like just heat for me.
Yeah.
I love it. I think he's fantastic. He's a great producer too. He produces a lot of his own music, and he has a lot
Mac
of different.
does?
Yeah, Mac produced a lot of his stuff, and
I didn't know
And
that.
he is self-made too. I mean, he's like started rapping and like I guess he's been rapping probably his whole life. You know, that's how a lot of them are. But he sold his own music in high school and like
I did not know that.
Yeah, the newest album they put on SoundCloud.
I'm not a big
Snap.
Mac fan.
Oh, see, I don't blame people either, especially if you're a traditional hip hop fan. You probably don't. Yeah, you probably don't like it as much. But
well, I'm not saying that I don't like it. I just never like dove into Mac.
Yeah, see, and I don't blame you, but I love him. I think lyrically, he's awesome to listen to. He's got a lot of really like entertainment value. Like he makes fun rap and like shit you can just party to. But he also writes a lot of introspective stuff, and I like that. Like whenever I listen to rap, I like a lot of that stuff. But I think he's in there. I love him, his style and everything, his delivery. He's absolutely.
Wait, so isn't he from like Pittsburgh or something?
Yeah, he's Pittsburgh, and I don't know. Like I can't name another Pittsburgh rapper, but
me neither.
Yeah, he's absolutely great.
That's the only two things I know from Pittsburgh is Mac Miller and the Steelers.
Yeah, exactly. So like, no, I love him. He's up there for me. And then Nas. Nas is so good, bro.
Nas
like
is dope.
I don't even listen to a lot of Nas. I'm gonna be honest, but Illmatic is just in a constant rotation for me. Like I love that shit. But I mean, I just know ability wise, Nas is up there. You know, he was like 18 or something like that when he wrote Illmatic. So like, 18-year-old making one of the best albums ever. But those are just individuals. Like I love a lot of rap groups. I love Tribe Called Quest.
Everybody, like I can name at least 90 that I just.
But love. Yeah, that's not even
top 5. It really is hard to choose.
If I had
they're all really good.
Yeah, if I had another day, it would be another 5. You know, not completely, but it would be another list. Like I love Biggie. Same with Tupac. I don't dive into their music as much, but I really enjoy what I hear from them.
Hates me for it, but I'm not a big Biggie Tupac guy, man.
See,
I mean,
no shame.
They're dope. They're dope. Don't get me wrong. They have iconic value, but for me personally, I'm not from fucking California. I'm not from the East Coast. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I get the beef and all that stuff, but
I'm not either. But bro, you telling me you don't enjoy that shit? Like
I do enjoy it,
bro.
I'm not saying I don't enjoy it. I just don't really listen to them.
Okay, so
I listen to a lot of different kind of rap.
Yeah, I don't listen to them predominantly. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna act like they're in my rotation constantly, but I listen to them. I'd say often. Because I just throw all my music on my like songs, and they Hit 'Em Up's awesome. You don't like Hit 'Em Up, you just don't like rap. You know what I mean? Bro, Ambitions as a writer,
that instrument,
that shit's so good, bro. And then Ain't Nothing But a Gangsta Party. If you don't like that, bro,
you're dumb.
Yeah, like, and then Biggie, bro, like the Suicidal Thoughts. That's a banger. I know you love that shit. Yeah. That's a really good song, bro. Have you heard Biggie Tupac freestyle? I think
the one where they're sitting at that
starts
table?
like, "Where's Brooklyn at? Where's Brooklyn at?"
Oh no, we're not talking about the same thing.
Bro,
I know what you're talking about, but no, we're not talking about the same thing.
It's Biggie and Tupac, and it's like,
fuck right.
yeah, I can tell. No, but it's like, I think Funkmaster Flex is hosting.
What are you talking about?
But yeah, it's a freestyle with Biggie and Tupac, and they're freestyling together like back to back, and it's really good, bro. I'll show y'all that I guess after this, because I mean that is awesome, and I mean that was one of the first ones I heard.
Maybe we might be talking about the same thing. It's where they're like at the table, and I remember like it's like a small circle table, and Pac's on this side, Biggie's right there, and they just keep going back and forth.
Oh no! So this is like live. You can tell it's like in front of people. It's
they're on stage.
It's like a live freestyle.
Okay,
like,
no, we're not talking about.
No, yeah. So they're.
You're talking about the scene from that show Unsolved. I think really talking
about. Oh, that's pretty good.
Might be, man.
No, this is like live. They're just kind of rapping. I guess they were performing back to back because I know that they used to at least be friendly. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they were definitely friends before all that shit happened. Where somebody got shot and he was like, "Why'd you shoot me?" He's like, "I didn't fucking shoot you."
Yeah. But no, that song is awesome. But I really respect those rappers. I think they're great. I think they deserve to be in a top 5. Oh yeah, I love Lil Wayne. Bro, I was watching an interview of his and he was talking about like his mentality in like school, because he's like 14, he had a platinum record. 12. That's even crazier,
Yeah.
And so he's like, I was walking around school and he's like, man, none of these motherfuckers have a platinum record. I was like, bro, like,
when I was 12, I was jerking off and smoking my mom's weed.
Yeah, you were just doing nothing, right? If he's out here writing platinum records, no, he's absolutely a goat.
Nuts.
Like he deserves his recognition, and for who he brings up. Like he discovers Drake. You know what I mean?
Minaj.
Like, and
People
Nicki Minaj, but like
Tyga.
I mean, Tyga's all right. You know what I mean?
He's all right, but he's
big.
more money.
Yeah, he's big and he makes a lot of money.
Yeah.
But No, I mean like Drake is, whether you like him or not, he's a GOAT.
I agree with that.
Based on
I'm not a
success.
Drake fan. I'm an old Drake fan.
I
like old Drake,
Yeah.
but regardless, he's one of the biggest rappers right now.
Oh, yeah,
and
no
that's
ma-
because of Lil Wayne.
No matter what, yeah, look, I don't know the guidance and like the mentor relationship between them, but like the exposure Lil Wayne has, you know, like
Is insane.
yeah. So like,
It's
especially at the
insane.
time of his peak, because now Drake,
Owns it.
people probably don't know who
Owns
the
it.
fuck Lil Wayne is compared to Drake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's on top of the world, like, and he lives in that era of streaming, and I mean, that guy
Wayne
drops
could
like
get back there, but I see it, and Wayne is like, I don't give a fuck no more.
yeah. I mean, his last album was pretty good, like Carter 4 or whatever.
They said he's about to come out with Carter 6.
The fuck is going on? Why is he writing another? Like, I guess he's
Carter
just
5
back.
was good.
Yeah,
Carter 5 was decent.
That was the last one then. Yeah,
Yeah,
Carter 5.
The
I
one
liked
with,
it.
like open safe and shit like
the
that.
one with Snoop on that one was really good. I can't remember the name of it.
yeah.
But that's
What's
a real
that
good
track called? Isaac. Lil Wayne and Snoop.
on the Carter 5. Oh, his one with Kendrick on that, Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa was
Awesome.
Mona Lisa's already. As soon as it was made, it was a classic.
Yeah, like I just think, I really do believe though Kendrick is probably like my favorite rapper. I think he's probably the best. The dude is so good at like.
Kendrick and everybody's always like Kendrick or Cole. Kendrick all day.
Oh yeah, well I
Cole,
like.
I do like Cole. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
he's repetitive. Everything he does is just.
I think Cole is just more like I think he's more about bringing up the people around him. That's what he's
Yeah,
focused on,
yeah.
is like bringing up his community.
North Carolina.
And
That's
like,
just his
yeah,
shit.
well, even like, and young rappers, like he wants to guide people, and like I'm not saying Kendrick doesn't, like he absolutely wants to guide like the youth. I'm sure. I don't know.
But
the
Kendrick
dude,
is
but,
much more of a star.
I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Told you to say
some
it.
dope fellas. Yeah, dope neighbors,
Squidwards. Dope Squidwards.
dope Squidwards.
Dope
yeah.
Squidwards.
Yeah.
That is my N word for white people. Squidward.
I say neighbors.
I say Squidward.
Yeah, you know Santana? Did you work with Santana?
Yeah,
Either of you?
Santana was awesome.
Yeah,
I love Santana.
love that guy. And so I would always.
At first, he didn't like me, dude. I felt like he just didn't like me.
He,
And
he
I
may not
get
have,
it.
you know what I mean?
get
'Cause
it.
he's one of those people who just kind of expresses himself
Yeah.
freely. But yeah,
But after we like started working together for a while, like we started talking, he was like, and we became friends, and he just left. I was like, the fuck was that?
Oh, no, yeah, me-
Santana's cool, man. I like Santana.
he's awesome, great
Yeah.
dude. We're great friends. But yeah, he would always try to like, you say, bro, just say it. Say it. I'd be like, neighbor, fella.
I ain't
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say
I'm
it,
not saying it, bro.
man. I'm not saying
yeah,
it.
Like, and I don't really even
I
care.
have one black
Like,
friend named Jazz that just lets me say it. And
Yeah.
I go all out every time.
Oh, no, yeah, I don't really care, like, you know, about the word at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect me, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm a white motherfucker, but
But it's about them. That it's how it affects.
well, it's just like I listen to a lot of that like music and stuff like that, so you know it's in the vocabulary for sure. And I hang out with a ton of Mexicans, so you know that they say that
Mexicans
word
don't
more
count.
than like black people. You know
Yeah, but they don't count.
but they say that shit like
I know,
they're
yeah,
from Africa. Like
yeah,
they say
yeah.
that like they're, you know, from Sierra Leone. Like they don't care.
Yeah.
And so it's just like in the vernacular. But no, I think my experience with most people I meet, like most black people, they don't really give a shit.
Yeah,
as
no,
long
they
as it's
don't.
not
They
like
don't.
as the intent is
Not
like
with the ER.
yeah.
Just don't
Well,
say
yeah,
that.
it's like, man, I don't really
Which
care.
you shouldn't say that either way.
But even then, like I meet people like my buddy Cody, Cody Garner. Y'all probably don't know him, but he worked with me at Buffalo for a while, and he's awesome, dude. Big black guy, and he's hilarious. And him and Hayden would yell at each other, and he'd be calling Hayden like wetback, and Hayden's throwing the hard R back, and they just
Ooh.
don't care. Like he did not care. He's walking away
I've
laughing
met
like
a
this
lot
is
of country
hilarious.
black people that
But
call
yeah,
the other ones that hard R. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
and
dude,
so
what the
he
fuck is
grew up
going
like his
on
dad's
here?
real cowboy and his brothers are cowboy, so like they're real country. So that's where he's from. So he didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
So it's just weird seeing that dynamic because I meet people where they're like, yeah, just don't say it. It's like,
Yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah.
I don't care. Like no problem. That's not hard. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Like it's one of those things. If I hear someone say it, it's like, bro, I don't give a shit. Like I'm not gonna white knight it and be like,
Well, I asked Jazz, I was like, how you feel about like white people using that word? He's like, dude, I don't care as long as you don't say it like too much. You know what I mean?
Well, it's also just like, you know, you're
Which
better
I
off.
met a lot of those white people. They're just like,
People just
this,
love it.
that,
but I think it's a lot of the mentality of like, oh man, I'm not supposed to say this. You
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
you know, like I know so many people who are like, as soon as they find out what a rule is, they're like, oh fuck yeah,
I wanna break it.
I'm gonna break
Yeah.
the shit out of that rule. The rule could be like, don't shit your pants. And they're like,
shit my pants.
yeah, I'm shitting my pants so hard right now. Like, fuck you. Like,
everybody, are you looking?
yeah. So like, I don't know. It's one of those, I think that's the like a big appeal. And there's a lot of racist people around here. So you know what I mean? Like Weatherford's a racist ass town.
Well, we live in Texas.
Yeah. Well, Texas for one thing.
Texas as one thing.
But like a town like Weatherford
I
in
love
Texas,
but it's racist. Man.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. That's just
we're in the South. Anyway, we're gonna end it. Thank you, Phil, for coming over, man. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you for
I'm
hosting.
gonna smoke his ass in Mortal Kombat.
Kobe is gonna cry and remember this day forever.
Definitely not.
Most likely gonna
If I'm
uninstall
Scorpion,
the game.
definitely not.
He's gonna be Scorpion and then realize it doesn't matter. He's just not gonna be that good. So GG Nori. Have a good night.